boys and girls. Today's science lesson is about spring, and something that happens in springtime is that it gets really windy. Raise your hand if you had a windy day, either today or yesterday. That's right, sometimes it's really windy. What's a good thing to do when it's windy out? That's right, fly a kite. I love to fly kites. And maybe when we come back to school, we can fly kites together at recess. But until then, I have a story to read you. So listen to find out what the Martin family likes to do on a windy day. Jake and Emma were so excited. Dad had called and said he was leaving work early. He was going to stop and buy a kite on the way home, and they were going to fly a kite before dinner. Why is Dad coming home early? That's right, to fly a kite with Emma and Jake. When Dad arrived, they decided to take the kite to the open field near the pond. Can Max come too? Asked Jake. Sure, said Mom. She handed Max's leash to Jake. The wind blew, and Max pulled his leash. Wow, said Jake. Between the wind and Max, I think I'm being pulled in a lot of directions. Emma pushed her wind-blown hair out of her face. It sure is windy. This is the perfect day to fly a kite. It sure is, said Mom. What makes Jake feel like he might get blown away? What makes Jake feel like he might get blown away? That's right, between the wind and Max pulling on the leash because Jake was walking him, right? Look at the pond, said Emma as they walked along. The wind makes it look like there are little waves in the water. And the clouds are so white and fluffy. Look, Daddy, that cloud looks like a fish. Dad looked up and smiled. Yes, you're right, it does. But look, it's already changing shape. On a windy day like this, the clouds change their shape very quickly. When they got to the field, Dad attached the string to the brightly colored kite. The wind quickly caught the kite. As Dad let the string out, the kite lifted up, 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 up. The kite tail moved up and down as it flapped in the wind. Look, Max, Jake said, pointing. The kite is getting higher. Emma laughed. It looked like a puppet with someone pulling on its string. Actually, it does work a little bit like that, said Dad. The kite is controlled by the way you move it and by the length of the string. Dad gave the string to Emma. The kite soared like a bird. Then suddenly it took a nosedive. Don't let it hit the ground, Emma, said Jake. It looks like it's going to crash. It's not easy trying to let the right amount of string out and keeping it tight at the same time, said Mom. Is flying a kite easy? Not all the time, is it? Sometimes the wind might stop and the kite might go woo, just like it did for Jake and Emma. Dad reached out to help Emma. You'll get it with a little more practice, he said. He rewound the string to make it tighter. Emma took the string again and started running. Again, the wind lifted the kite upward. This time, Emma was able to keep the kite up in the air. Okay, Jake, it's your turn now. Emma handed Jake the kite string. Emma cheered as Jake flew the kite. Yay, Jake, good job! Jake grinned as he let more string and began to run. Mommy, you're next, he yelled. Max barked his encouragement and ran after Jake. Who gets to fly the kite after Jake? That's right, Mommy does. And that was so kind of Emma to give her turn next to Jake, wasn't that? He was being patient, wasn't he? Just like our Bible verse, be ye also patient. Jake was waiting his turn patiently, not yelling, not saying anything unkind. He waited there patiently until Emma gave the kite to him. That was so kind of him, right? Remember that Bible verse to go along with this story, be ye also patient. So I have a little something I want you guys to do, either today or tomorrow or this week. Go outside when you see white, fluffy clouds, and maybe it'll be windy. And look up at the sky, maybe lay down on the ground on a blanket or a towel, and see if you can see the shapes of the clouds moving or changing because of the wind. Let me know if you see anything and let me know if it was windy. I cannot wait to hear your stories. Have a great day.